just about make out. It's fine. Right,
What's wrong with
people,
cultures?
What's
I'll
wrong?
give
Hey,
you
well,
more
I'll tell you,
disclosure.
Neve Madine. Well, you see the way you grabbing your chocolate in the morning, right? And you talk like this, and you put on your brown boots, and you go to do a wee jive down in the club. What do you call it?
It's not the club. It's
Quinn's
Quinn's.
there.
Oh, it's Quinn's bar.
Aye, Quinn's bar. What is? Hey, what do you call it? You're doing your dancing shoes, and what do you listen to? And see when bits and pieces comes on, you think you're a pure schmick. All you hear is
You cover your face for the ease.
oh
of
yeah,
being taken.
it's turning into Thompsons again. Or do you want to go to the toilet and we'll sniff a line of cow's dirt? Yeah, cow's dirt.
Cow's pot. Yes, that's right. That's correct.
Okay.
Son. Well, I'll tell you something
quickly
else.
moving on.
How's your running? How's your running?
Hi, oh, it's your shotgun needle. How's your running? That's getting on the Ulster Scots. What the flip is that language?
Well,
Like honestly, right?
that really explains what's wrong with cultures.
Okay,
you know?
so my family here, Mikey, would you grab the Hoover there? People who speak Ulster Scots. Would you grab the sucker upper machingy? Right, okay. Let's see if this works.
Oh, the phone call's coming through for us, so we're hoping it comes
Pretty
through for yous.
fuzzy, like.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
who's on the line there?
What?
You're on. Let's Get It show. Who is it we're speaking to?
No way. What?
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. You're on the Let's Get
I
It
know
show.
you're so surprised to hear my voice.
I'm. Yeah.
Are you
Well done.
gobsmacked?
How did you know? That's exactly what I was thinking.
So who is it? Who is it we're speaking to here? What's your name?
My name is Ben McGaw. I'm 18 years old and I live in a council estate.
You live in a council estate. That's brilliant.
That's
Do you,
so sad.
do you have any form of transport? How do you get around these days?
Basically by the ability of flight.
Oh,
Right, oh, we have a flyer in the
we
chat.
have a flyer in the house.
Yep. Yeah. Well done. No.
So a flyer is in the chat here. So Ben, do you have any questions for the show?
Yes. Where are you situated? On the ground, in your fake garden,
We're actually situated inside a
On a
pizza
bus.
oven.
inside the pizza oven?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a pizza oven, and guess what's inside that pizza oven?
Us.
Us.
That's what's
You
inside.
say- Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I jumped the gun.
You jumped the
Yeah,
gun.
yeah.
You-
So,
Uh,
okay, so I've got a
something
question
wrong
for you.
You got a
Um,
question for me?
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
someone called me?
Okay, so for you.
For you?
Okay,
No,
so
I didn't go.
okay, so it's for you, the caller on the line. The question is, do you like our content?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate your content. Get ready for it, okay?
Yeah, the suspense is building.
Count down from 3.
3, 2, 1,
Okay, and do it again.
3.
3, 2, 1.
And one last time.
3, 2, 1.
A good 8.5.
I'm absolutely ecstatic with that information.
That is so good.
When everybody wins when the genie from Aladdin is Will Smith, who's like,
That's brilliant. You know,
It came 10 minutes later.
we're gonna have quizzes coming through soon on the Let's Get It show. So you know, you
Get
never
It.
know. You're one of the many people who have been phoning in today on our really extensive line.
Believe it or not, you know,
and you were
thanks for the
chosen. You were
call, lad.
specifically chosen.
I don't know how we chose you. Like, it was totally random, by the way.
Completely
Yeah.
random. Oh, is he come back on the
Oh,
line?
we're just
Oh
calling.
my god, I'm back.
Oh, he's
Okay.
back on the show. Wow, you must be
Shout out to
ecstatic this
Daniel
evening.
Byrne at YouTube.com. What? Why is my phone off?
Your phone's not off.
No, my phone's fine.
Oh, okay.
Just burns. I have an iPhone 11.
Okay.
Okay. Is
Okay,
that for
okay,
all the
okay,
girls
okay.
in the
Shh,
shop?
shh, shh.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Daniel,
his last, okay, Daniel's
Just
previous
for all the girls.
question was,
Yes.
was
If we
Oh,
want to be
you want me to say?
if we want to be a peeled vegetable, what vegetable would we be?
Yeah.
I would
Or
be.
no, wait, I didn't get to finish it. Or would you rather be a fruit?
Do you know what?
Noah's Ark fruit.
Yeah, you ruined my joke, Micah.
Do you know what? I think I would be anything except, anything but a potato. I love
I
potatoes. I
fully
think they're
agree.
delicious, but I think that we have far too many of them in this small country.
Agreed. It's a catastrophe. The NHS is just, it's so bad.
I know they can't keep up with the amount of potatoes that come in. Like, there's not enough
Yeah.
beds for the potatoes to be there, and
Yeah.
do you know, to have the potatoes and then peel them and then sometimes mash them as well. Like, how can we keep
know,
up with it? Like,
like,
there's no wonder.
I know some people can't speak, but you can't call them potatoes anymore. You can't do that.
Okay, let's move on.
I think you're putting words in my mouth there, son.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Or do you have a question for me?
Yeah, so I do have a question, and I'm gonna try to ask
Yeah.
this to most people. Do you have a strong story that you can tell for the world?
Oh, like right now?
Yeah, like right
Yeah,
now.
right now.
Okay. So this one time,
Yep.
I was watching a live stream,
Yep.
and my dad walked into the house.
Yep.
And my dad came in. He was very angry. He had just had a long night at the parish mission.
Okay.
Yep.
And so he came in and he slapped the table. He slapped it really hard right in front of me and knocked the AirPods out of my ears. And he said, "Son," I said, "Dad." He looked at me in my eyes
Right.
and he said, "Son." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Son." And I said, "Oh, what is it? Just tell me already." And he said, "Have you looked outside?" I said, "No." He said, "I think you should look outside." So I set my phone down on the table, face down, in case he reads any of my messages. I stand up from the seat that I am sitting on, and I stand up. I tie my dressing gown because it was untied. The heat is on in the house. It's really warm. The blinds are cold. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous house. I can't tell. Okay, so I go up to the window.
Yeah.
I peel back the blinds, and I look outside,
Yeah.
and there's nothing there. I turn round, and it's my dad doing Fortnite dances.
Oh, it's such
Daniel, it has been wonderful to have you on the line this evening, but we do have a few other callers coming in.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that you return next week on the Let's Get It show.
I'll stay tuned in.
We're
Okay, see you
so
later.
happy for sad and happy for that was in the story. It was a wee bit of a
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, take care now. God bless.
Okay.
Wow, that was some call there.
That was great from Waniel Wern.
That sounds
Well,
amazing.
that's great. Maybe we should ask you a question then.
Okay, no,
Okay.
wait. I've got a question. So I asked
Mhm.
this to Daniel Byrne. I asked this to Polish Max, because that's his name
Mhm.
now. The question for you is, do you have
Oh, that's
a
Max.
story to tell us? Like, it's a yes or no question, like, you know,
Okay, yes.
Okay, so what's
Okay.
your story?
tell us it. If you want to
Okay,
make it up on the
so-
spot, go for it.
Are you trying to call me a liar?
No, I'm not
No,
trying to
no,
call you a
no, no,
liar.
no,
I'm just
no.
trying to say, hurry.
Okay.
What Mike is trying to say here is, what's your story to
Mhm.
tell us, Mrs. PG?
Okay. Okay. So, basically, I was born, right,
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in a neighborhood,
okay,
Yep.
and I had a dog,
okay.
Okay.
and my dog bit me,
Oh dear. Yep.
so I had to get put down.
Oh, that's
And today is my dog's anniversary.
today's the anniversary for what was the dog's name?
Simba.
Simba. Mike, that's okay. That's really sad.
I'm
Yeah.
laughing of sadness.
So I slightly went and thought,
Yeah, I laugh when I'm sad.
So
Yeah.
My mum
I
died.
love the funeral one.
Oh.
that's not very funny, Micah.
Like my nanny died and we were at the funeral and I was like, ah! And everybody looked at me.
So
It was such a good day.
Connor Jordan said in
did
the
Simba
chat, World of Worry.
die? Was he sent to the farm, or did he get ligma?
Ligma, something like that.
He got something like
maybe.
ligma. Okay.
We brought him out the back and we have a gun in my cupboard, so I just thought I'd like to put him down instead of the vet, you know?
So let me get this straight. You shot Simba.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, it's one of the biggest movies of all time, and yes, disappointed at Lion King 3, so tell me about that.
Oh, something like King 3, I never knew that. So cool.
I mean, Simba seems to be the main focus point of the Lion King. So, are you admitting that your dog was actually a cat, and it was a big cat, specifically
No,
a lion?
my dog just likes pussy, so we thought we should just call it a cat's name.
Okay, that's understandable. So,
Okay.
your dog
Yeah.
was on the stroll for profanities that can't be mentioned on the Let's Get It show.
Oh, sorry.
So you named him Simba,
Yeah.
and then you capped him in the head with a gun from your house.
Yeah.
That is a lovely story, question mark?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, okay.
Bazinga!
We have Connor Jordan wants to say something to you, World of Worry. Okay?
What? No,
Um,
PG,
This
PG,
is what he
PG.
wrote in all caps.
Mhm. Yep.
Matt has a cat who looks like a rat, and his name is
And his
Cricky.
name is Cricky.
Yeah, Cricky.
Cricky.
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
Connor Jordan.
Well, he can hear you. You're live, buddy.
Can he? Yes. Connor Jordan, I know.
Do you know what?
What?
Keep going, keep going.
Connor, I know you're my fan and all, but you can't join other people's fan groups and destroy them. You piece of shit. Stop bringing me as the main focus of this show.
Yes, she is not the main focus, even though she's bringing the content right now. Ligma in the back with a gun, said Ben.
Like my what?
Zoe said, I hear your mum doing the dishes in the background.
No, that's actually Sean.
It's Sean doing the dishes, and it's not us, lads.
It's actually Sean's mouth.
It's Sean's mouth.
Sean's mouth is like a dishwasher.
She is a dishwasher, and so are you. Okay, that's us,
Oh.
folks. Okay, thank you for calling, Orla.
Yeah, well, it was a
You're
great
welcome.
story you shared with us. We
Mhm.
really respect that. It takes a lot of bravery
Courage,
to be able
yes.
to tell a story of shooting your dog who loves Wussy
At the back.
out the back,
Mhm.
who was called Simba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben. I just before you go, I just want to add that Ben says Simba is the focus of the trilogy, and you shot Simba.
That's all.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was the noise Simba made when he died. It's factual evidence.
Okay, so next caller, who is this?
Hello.
You're just making tune
Hello?
noises, mate. Hello, who is this?
Hello. Hello. Micah.
Who is this?
Micah.
Yeah, who is that?
Hi.
Who is this?
Are you okay?
I'm eating sea salt and cider vinegar hand-cooked crisps.
Okay. Well, another one of our viewers is eating Nutella sandwich with salt and vinegar.
Oh my, twinning. Micah,
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot why I was ringing in. Micah.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, you've been doing this for a couple of weeks now. You had your show a few months ago. You're starting to get a bit of clout. You'd say that, wouldn't you?
Right. Yeah.
You're starting to get a wee bit famous. Now, with fame comes responsibility.
Right.
I've been getting a few texts, hearing a few rumors that you were involved in a shooting. Is there any truth to this?
No comment.
I heard that you gripped a dog by the throat called Simba, shot it in the head, and threatened a young girl that if she didn't take the blame, that you would kill her too.
No comment.
I think.
Okay.
I'm assuming who's this caller's name? Sorry.
Robert.
Robert. Okay.
Robert McNally.
Robert.
Mr. McNally's uncle.
Okay.
Well, I apologize for Micah laughing at you there. Robert, I
Yeah.
think he may be getting mixed up with a few different headlines and stories that have been coming through there. A woman named APG, PG abbreviated, told a story about shooting her dog called Simba.
Mm.
Um,
Mhm.
and
Who's Simba?
and I think Micah may have made a joke surrounding that, but I do not believe
Who's
that
Simba?
he was directly involved in the shooting of Simba. Simba was the dog.
Who's Simba? Okay, and who's Micah?
Micah is my co-host.
Your co-host.
Yeah, it's our we're co-hosts together.
Oh.
Co-host.
Oh, okay. Noah's my co-host.
Yeah, I'm your co-host.
Nathan, put that down. So
He's Nathan.
Is Nathan
your
a
show
Simba
has
or?
been. Nathan he's a beautiful young boy. He's ginger. He's got brown eyes, and he loves to have a good time. I play PlayStation with him too.
What games do you play in the PlayStation with him, Robert?
Spider-Man. Minecraft. The Fortnite.
The
we
Fortnite, not
sometimes-
Fortnite, not to be mistaken with Fortnite.
Yeah, no, the Fortnite. Yes.
Okay.
We sometimes have a giggle on YouTube.
Well, actually, a caller came in earlier on and told us a story about his dad doing Fortnite dances,
Mhm.
and the caller was very upset and distressed by the end of the call by telling that story.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got a question for you.
And who's this?
This is Micah.
And remind me who you are.
My name's Micah.
Okay, my name's Robert.
Okay, so Robert McNally, it's nice to meet you. I've got a question for you.
Nice to meet you.
I've asked
Go
many
for
other
it.
people. We've asked, I think Andrew was his name. We've asked Orla. We've asked Max. We've asked Daniel. And now it's your
Oh,
turn.
yeah, boy,
Robert McNally, do you have a story for us?
Okay.
It's all right.
I
Take
have
your
a
time.
story.
Take your time.
I have a story, but you have to promise, Micah, that this stays between me and you.
Unfortunately, Robert, maybe save that story for another day.
Just promise. No, okay. I'll tell another one.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. But we will get in contact for you because we do
Okay,
feel that story does need to be expressed.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about it another time. Okay. We've all made mistakes. We're all human, okay? So
Yeah, that's
I
correct.
just want everyone to know that you can judge if you want, but I know that you've done worse than I have, so I'm okay with what I've done.
Okay.
So this one time,
Yeah.
I left my house and closed the door. I walked out the door, I closed it, and I was walking down the street. And I live on a slanty hill. It's very, very, very steep, okay?
Yep.
Steep. Not deep, but steep, okay? So I was walking down the hill, Like, 'cause if you want to go towards most things, you have to go down it, of course. So I went down the hill. There's this little forest about
Okay.
halfway up the hill. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I was like, so you can go on the main road down the hill, or you can cut through the forest. It saves you like 10 seconds. But ever since I was a young boy, like the way Nathan is now, I have always went through that forest. Okay.
Yeah, we got
So
that.
I went through the forest like any other day, and it was a cold day, so I was wearing my scarf, and all of a sudden I seen a baby.
Are you okay?
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
I seen a baby squirrel.
Okay.
I took my scarf off. I caught the baby squirrel. I don't know if I can.
It's all right, Bree. You're all right. You're doing well, Robert.
Like, it just okay. I hit the
You Sorry. Do you mind?
I ate the baby squirrel. I ate the baby squirrel.
And
Is that what it sounded
I
like?
don't- I'm not gonna say
you.
I'm against what you did. How did the squirrel taste?
If I'm being fully honest, it's sort of tasted like a skinned potato.
So by skin, do you mean the skin was taken off the potato?
Yes, the skin was once on, but then was removed. I kicked the cat in the face. I kicked dogs in the head. Done some bad, but
Well then, I can't lie with you. I think I would find the taste of squirrel quite bland and not that exciting.
I've dropped a baby from the roof of the building.
I hope that's a baby squirrel.
Oh.
I've asked for a small Coke at the cinema and then went back up and told them that I ordered an extra large. Oh.
Just listen. You're allowed to
I'm a
release all
bad
your
guy.
problems on this show. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah. When I poo, I don't wipe.
Do you ever tell stories in your head when you're doing a poo?
Yes.
Can you think of any stories that come to your head that are to do with the power that's coming through your poo?
Sorry, what?
So when you're doing a poo and you're getting to the climax section of the poo, do
Oh, the good part.
yeah, the part when you're eating that squirrel, do you have any stories that come to your head?
All the time.
Okay, can you give us just one example?
Oh, like right at the climax.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. Thank you.
Oh, there's so many to choose from. There's stories that always involve a lot of tension because you know at that moment that's either hit or miss. It's either going straight back up inside or doing a big drop in. You know what I mean? So it's always like a tense moment.
Yep.
So I feel like the stories kind of reflect that. I was on the run from Indigo Juandeles about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This is a drug lord over in Mexico.
And this is
And,
happening in your head at that climax. You never had this in your head before.
Oh, I thought I
Only
was just admitting. I thought I was admitting more stuff. Sorry, I'll think of the story. So I closed my eyes and I imagine this, right? So my fridge has like a little ice compartment and a little water compartment.
yeah.
But that's got nothing to do with the story. So I'll start telling the story.
Well, I've got that in my head now, so I can picture it.
Yeah. No, this is before.
Robert McNally.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying your problems. This is a show that you
Nathan,
can't.
no. Nathan, get down. No. Okay, I gotta go. Nathan.
Okay.
Well, we lost Robert quite suddenly there.
But thank you, Robert McNally, for calling.
Yeah, we
in.
do appreciate that. I think we have time for one more caller. Hello, who's on the line?
Hi man, is this the Let's Get show?
This is the Let's Get It show. Who is on the line there?
Stefan?
Steven?
My name's Stefan. No Steven, Stefan, man.
Stefan?
Stefan. Okay.
Sorry man, you sometimes be stupid. I want to talk about this show because I watched for a long time, you know, and you inspire me, guys. You make me feel very nice about myself sometimes, you know.
Well, we're really appreciative of those comments.
Okay, thank you.
Stefan. Is there anything you'd like to ask us when you're on the line?
I would like to ask you what your inspiration is to make a show.
Well, I'll tell you the inspiration from us getting our show. My brother.
Right,
lost
let's
the
speed
show
it up. I
on
had
Let's Get It
a radio show.
and we just kind of rolled off the bat from there. That's our inspiration, off our own achievements.
Oh, all right, man, all right.
Okay.
You have any question for me, man? Because I like answer questions.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, man, go.
Do you have a story to tell us on the Let's Get It show?
Oh my Jesus, I have a lot of story, man. You hit the right person.
Okay, you have 3 minutes. Go.
3 minutes? Fuck, man. Oh, I'm sorry for profanity. And so, I would like, so yesterday, right? Okay, you listen, you can hear, yes?
Yeah, we listening.
Right, yesterday I was walking in the street, you know, just like normal man, and fucking. So I got over a bridge, this place called Blue Bridge, right? It is in Antrim town, and I see some culture, like he was just standing, looking at me, like, oh nice. I say hello, he says hello. Next thing you hear him, he goes like, you stupid foreign cunt, and I was like, oh my Jesus. I turn around and walk over to him.
Can we
and
just
he
give you a
back
warning
around
to try keep the bad language at a minimum?
So I'm only saying this because that's what he said to me. you know?
Yeah, we understand. Keep going.
And I go over to him and he's like, what you looking at? And I'm just like, what? And he's like, what you looking at? I'm like, I'm looking at you, man, because you say bad word to me. And he's like, fair dig. And I'm just like, man, what is fair dig? I not ever heard in my life. Like, what is this fair dig type stuff? And he was like, fight me. And I was like, fight you? No, man, I'm very peaceful type of guy, man. I do not fight. I just say hello, shake hands, you know. It's okay. Like, just don't say foreign C word ever again. So he started, like, shouting at me in his language. He was, like, saying weird stuff. Like, I can't even remember, to be honest with you, man. And so I started walking away, and next thing you hear like big roar, and then I see big red tractor drive past me, and he screamed my name. He's like, "No, man, you effort, stupid, see what all that." Like I was like, Jesus Christ! I started running for my life to take me in tractor, man. I got in town. I was like, oh my God, police, Jesus Christ!
That's really nice.
That is some story you've got for us there, Stefan.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, man. This is very dangerous. Don't come entry, man. It's dangerous for like people with tractor.
So
Yeah.
so culchies are dangerous. Is that the moral of the story?
Culchies, yes, man. They are bad people.
So tell me, Stefan, where are you from?
Pardon? Can you repeat?
Where are you from?
I'm from the Russia town, man, but I moved to Antrim.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, Stefan, you've been brilliant. It's been brilliant to have you, but we have another call coming through here. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Hello?
Hello, who's on the line?
Hello,
Hello?
I was a Let's Get It show.
Yes, this is the
This is the Let's Get It show. Welcome to the Let's Get It show. What's your name there?
It's a masso.
Oh, what?
It's a masso.
I can't.
I'm very sorry, sir. If you are, sir, it's very difficult to make out your voice on the line.
It's a fantastic show.
It's a fantastic show. We really appreciate that. Have you got any questions for us?
Is that a prize?
No, there's no prize.
No prizes, not yet.
Can I get a prize, please?
No, we don't do prizes. We don't get paid enough money.
Did I win? Did I win the prize?
No, I'm sorry.
Maybe next week you'll win a prize. You know what? Your prize is my respect.
Alright, okay. Okay. I try again. Thanks.
Okay, brilliant having you, sir. See you next week.
Hello, this is Robert.
Robert.
Robert,
How's it
Robert
going?
McNally.
Yes, it's Robert McNally.
Oh my goodness, he's back. We've had a few Roberts this evening. We've had Robert Tano, we've had Robert Mystery Man, and now Robert McNally. Well, Robert, how's it going?
It's Robert McNally. Hi.
Hi. Have you got a question for us this week, Robert?
What's your favourite flavour of muffin?
I'm gonna be straight up. People may complain. People may be thinking, oh, he's just a plain guy. But I'm telling you now, chocolate muffin is the GOAT.
Oh my, bro, can we high five?
Ready for the high five?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was pretty
That was
crisp.
pretty good.
That was good. That was nice.
Um,
I'm eating a muffin.
You're eating a muffin? Is it chocolate
it's
muffin?
a double choc chip mini muffin.
oh, that's amazing.
Oh, absolutely wonderful.
It's produced in Ireland.
Oh, is it branded or just you just produced it in Ireland?
Why are you asking me that? Don't be asking me that.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Robert. Sorry if I felt like I crossed the line there, Robert.
No, it's okay. Just calm down.
I mean,
Yeah.
Robert McNally,
Yeah.
would you like to sing us a song?
Okay, can I sing a song, A Muffin?
You certainly can.
So it's a muffin, a chocolate muffin, double choc chip. The M stands for me, the U stands for you. F is for muffin, muffin time. It's a muffin, you can put it in your mouth. It's a muffin, you can eat it on your way down south. It's a muffin, I could play with my mouse all night. It's a muffin, I'm gonna eat another muffin. Come on, it's muffin time. Yay!
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Is it okay? Nathan wants to talk to you. Is that okay?
Yes, certainly, Nathan. Are you there?
Okay, let me get him. 2 seconds.
Hello?
Hello.
Is this Marco?
This.
Marco?
It's Nathan. It's Noah.
Noah, yay!
Thank you for that.
I'm playing Fortnite with Michael. No, don't kill me, Michael!
Okay. I think it's nearly time to hang up here.
Sorry. I shouldn't have let him talk. He peed himself. Okay, I should probably go clean this up.
Okay, Robert.
Okay.
You get that sorted. As a pleasure. We'll see you next week.
Okay, if you don't talk to me next week, I don't know if I'll still be here. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Another like 10 or 15 minutes at least. Yeah, see this whole coronavirus thing, see if you have it, just try to stay away from me. I don't really want it, you know. But like,
Said every virus ever.
and like if you have any sort of disease, like I don't know, Down syndrome.
Stop.
No, I'm only joking. If you just have any sort of thing in your brain, just don't come near me. So
Anything in your brain?
yeah, like do you ever get the way people have depression? I heard that's contagious. So I
Well,
don't.
you heard it from Micah, folks.
You heard it here first. Depression's contagious.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna come straight to you here. His name wasn't Phil Annoy.
okay. What was his name?
Ian Gracie.
Oh, okay. What did you and Gracie do that has you so upset?
Oh, there was no room for me in the car because the thing was so big.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Did you say his ego was so big?
Yeah.
And why has this got you so upset?
When I took my ego out and we measured, his was a good 2 inches longer.
So sorry to hear that.
That's really quite sad. I don't think you and Gracie's been on the show either, so I don't know if we can. Maybe we'll call you and Gracie later. If you text us his phone number and we can chat him about his ego.
Are you sure? Be careful. He'll...
I've heard he's a dangerous fella, like, and he's no one to be trialed with. But that might just be his ego. But we might call him later, and we can find that out.
I don't think he'll be able to pick up because he fucks his dog.
Oh,
Sorry.
dear.
Sorry. Beep.
Beep his dog. No, that's alright.
That was disgusting.
We can't control that kind of language, so that's okay. You don't worry about that.
It's actually not okay.
But what
Don't
is
ever
not
come
okay
on the
is
show
what
ever
you
again.
read.
I'm sorry. Just came out. Such stress.
Yeah, never mind his ego being so big. That's quite bad.
Also, his forehead's massive.
Well, have you got any other questions or anything else to tell us?
Josh Gallagher's a simp.
And that's him away.
We lost him. He's away.
I don't know, not really. Actually,
God damn it. Tell your flipping
want to
story.
hear my story?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it began quite a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was 0 years old. I'd just been born,
Okay.
Hmm.
and I saw light for the first time.
Hmm.
Opening my eyes, I didn't just see light from the ceiling fan,
Hmm.
or light ceiling light.
Hmm.
I saw the light.
You
from
saw
God.
light.
And that's when I realized
Uh-huh.
that I was Jesus.
That you were Jesus.
I am Jesus.
Wait, what? You are Jesus.
Yeah, that's not where I ended.
Alright, okay,
Wait,
keep
hold
going,
on.
keep going.
Okay.
5 years later, when I was 5,
Yeah.
5 years later,
When you were 5. Yep. I feel like he's gone. That's him gone. 5 years later when he was 5, and that's the end of the story. Thank you for whoever just called in there.
Oh well, we're getting a phone call anyway. Bum bum.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
Can I have a mixed gyro kebab, please?
Sorry, mate. I think you've got the wrong number there.
No, with house sauce, you spastic. With house sauce. And a pita, please. No, chips.
Chips. This is the Let's Get It show.
Yeah. You love it, do you? Kebabs, can you hurry up and put my order through, please?
Yeah, your order's
Sitting
going
here for
through.
fucking 10 minutes. You having a laugh?
We just
Sitting
put the
here for
order
fucking
through there
10
now.
minutes waiting on my kebab. Are you serious? I just want a mixed gyro with house sauce.
Well,
Wait,
I think you've got the wrong number. So, maybe we can talk to you soon.
Fucking.
He's okay, Micah, talk to me.
okay, so Robert
Okay,
McNally.
So, Robert McWally. Yes, that's my name. That's my name.
Do
okay?
you
Okay.
have a
Yeah,
story to tell
me-
us on the
me.
Let's Get It show?
I can tell you the story of why I'm on the street, maybe.
Okay.
Go. 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. I was out and about the town, and I got a glider back and went to my house, and I got into my house and I put on my shoes again because it turned out that Nathan went missing, and it was very scary. That's what I'm. What? I wasn't shaking because it's cold. I was shaking because I was so nervous about finding Nathan. I
Okay.
still haven't found him, but I realised that you're more important than a child. So I rang in. I'm out in the street and I'm running about and I'm looking for Nathan. And I see a ginger child and I walk up to him and I say, "Hello, son." And he say, "You're not my dad." And I realise, oh no, this is not Nathan. So I keep running. I'm looking for Nathan. I can't see him anywhere. I'm becoming distraught. My hands are now shaking, not only my knees. I feel the heavy breathing in my head and in my chest and in my feet. I am running down the street. And then, of course, I see him. Do you know who he was?
Nathan McNally.
No, I don't know who it was. So I have to keep going. I have to keep searching. Where could he be? Where could a small child age 14 be on a night like this? It's so cold. It's raining. His body must be shaking. And so I run into the forest and I see not only Nathan, but I see a baby squirrel. Okay?
Right.
And I take Nathan home.
Thank
and now I'm
you.
out in the street again because I need to find the baby squirrel that's gone missing. Okay. That's the story.
Make sure you don't eat it now.
No promises.
Okay. We
Well,
have another
Robert,
caller
it's
on the
been
line.
great
Having you on this week. We'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Bye.
you. Have a
Bye
good
now.
night,
Bye.
Mike. I love you. Bye. Bye.
Hello, next caller on the line here. Hello.
Hello, Michael. What's happening, bro?
Hey, how's it going?
I've got a topic of conversation and a story that follows up, bro.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Right. Real talk.
Yeah.
Premarital sex. Let's talk about it.
What about it?
Right. So here's the story for you.
Right.
So I was going with Bird, right?
Right.
Going with and we were going, we were going out, right?
Right.
And she was flirting all day, and I was like, yo, right, sick and stuck in.
Right.
And then she turns around to me and goes, you alright? And I said, listen, bitch, it's bro job or no job.
God, jeepers. Wow. Joshua
Yeah.
Howie wouldn't appreciate that kind of comment.
Listen, man's got to do what man's got to do.
Yeah, guy talk.
It's a let's get it show. I was like, right, maybe they'll understand, but I don't know.
Thank you, though. Thank you. We have another caller on the line, but I will speak to
Yeah,
you tomorrow.
You enjoy, bro.
Right.
Go
Thank
get
you for
some,
coming
bro.
on. See you later. Bye.
You love it, son.
Robert,
I lost him.
you lost the baby squirrel.
I lost him.
It's okay. It's okay. We can get you a bit. We'll send you out a squirrel.
No, not the squirrel, Nathan.
Oh
dear, you lost
dear,
him
oh
again.
dear, you need to find Nathan.
We can send you another one.
There's someone walking past me here. 1 minute or something. Okay. I lost him. Nathan! It's all
Robert, are
my
you
fault.
okay?
I was just so hungry.
God dear.
Is Micah there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening.
Talk to me, Micah. What did I do?
Did you eat Nathan? Be honest. This stays between me and you.
Yeah. Only part
Oh.
of him. Only part of him.
Oh
I'm not a
no.
monster.
Honey ran away.
No, I cut off a bit of his belly. Only a bit of his belly. I didn't think he was.
Oh dear. Is that not your son?
Yeah.
Oh
But
no.
he kissed is really nice.
Oh.
He kissed is so nice.
You're not meant to do
There's
that,
no
Robert.
more
wife
for
say about
dessert. There's none for dessert. My wife?
Do you not have a wife?
I can put her on the line. I'll put her on the line.
Okay, put her on the line.
Hello?
Hello.
This is Mrs. McNally. Our son has been killed.
Yeah, it was Robert.
Shucks. Robert. My wife just died.
Okay, Robert. Okay, you need to stop killing people.
Robert, you need to stop right now, or else we're gonna
I
have to call.
didn't kill her. She fell over my fist.
Robert, that's not gonna go
Oh
down
my
well with the
God.
police.
Oh my God, there's the police.
Oh,
Police. What did I do?
just say you didn't do it and
Turn
run
it
away,
off.
and then we'll talk to you
Turn it
later.
off. Okay. Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
Bye now.
Okay.
We
Next
have a-
caller.
We have a caller coming in here, so we're gonna take it. Hello, who's on the line there?
Hi,
Hello.
is this sex line?
Unfortunately, it is not. This is the Let's Get It show.
So let's get naked. Let's take our clothes off.
Okay. Can we have your name, please, and we can talk to you for a bit on the Let's Get It show.
I was directed here because someone told me that there would be no clothes,
Okay.
not even a piece of underwear.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, we could take our clothes off, but you wouldn't be able to see us taking our clothes off.
Oh, that's what you think.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, we
So
didn't
I
quite
have
catch your
salad.
name there. What's your name?
I've got my eyes on you. There's only one way that you can direct me away from your line of sight,
Okay.
and it's called the Go-Go Goggles.
I actually have no idea
I
who
have
this
to
is.
say, I love that accent. Whereabouts are you from?
New Zealand.
It sounds like it anyway.
So we have this evening we have a caller all the way up from New Zealand. I should say down. Wanted down under.
Well, down on that's Australia. You racist. Just because I call every Friday night to really, well, satisfy my bravado. There's only one way for me to feel accomplished in, well, life, I guess. And if you don't treat me with the respect that I require to survive, then I'm just going to have to wear my running jacket and run into your house and eat all your Cocoa Pops.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. We haven't got your name yet. You're from. I'm gonna call you Mr. New Zealand because that's where you're from. You're gonna run with your running jacket on, no other clothes, all the way from New Zealand, to get to our house and eat our Cocoa Pops.
Yeah. Well, when I say, you know, have you ever made Rice Krispie buns?
I have indeed, yep.
And you slide in a bit of cornflakes with jam?
I haven't done the jam before, but
No, and get a bit of marmalade.
that's an interesting mix.
You want to stick that all in the blender, mix in it, boil it water, you know, spice things up a bit, and then just down it in absolute 5 seconds.
Okay. Can you say donkey for us, please?
Donkey! Donkey! Are you trying to kill me?
Okay. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Call. It was brilliant this evening. Thank you.
I had a great time.
Well,
Wonder-
hopefully,
Wonderful reception.
thank you very much. We appreciate that. God bless. See you later.
Okay. Do you know who that was?
Hello, who's on the line there?
What?
No, I'm wrong. You're lower than dirt. You're an...
Okay, that was
That was another same colour from earlier on. Thank God we realised what was coming and managed to blank that
Great.
one out.
Okay, thank you guys. We just got demonetized. Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
it's Mr. New Zealand.
Mr. New
Mr. New
Zealand.
It's great to have
yes.
you back.
Someone who can speak.
I was simply so inspired by our conversation that I wrote a little song.
This is amazing.
Go for it.
Go ahead. You take it away.
It's inspired inspired by Lewis Capaldi. It's a bit of a sad one.
Okay, go for it.
Are you ready?
We're ready for it.
Oh God, here it is. Ooh, oh, take your time. Okay, ooh, okay. Remember. Oh, the little young boys run down from the zoo. Pitter patter, who are you? A little baby monkey swinging from the ropes, tied around the neck, pulled down and choked. It's called monkeys to your side. Monkeys to your side. Oh, monkeys to your side. Oh, the little monkeys might be a little bit sorrowful. Wait till you see tomorrow, though. 50 monkey graves, none of them could be saved. Oh no, the little baby monkey.
That's amazing.
Well, Mr. New Zealand, that was fantastic. That was I'm speechless. You were right. It was quite sad. I don't know if I would compare it to Lewis Capaldi. It was a wee bit more upbeat than his usual ones. But yeah, well done.
Would it make you smile if I played it on your birthday?
It would certainly make me smile.
I ran into your house in the running jacket, of course. Got a beatbox and app blasted it 99,000 volume. Monkey suicide. How would you react, firstly?
I would give you a free bowl of Cocoa Pops. That's how I would react.
I think it would have warranted at least 3 free boxes of Cocoa Pops, don't you think?
Yeah. You're
Yes.
certainly right.
Maybe even a few slices of golden nuggets. You never know.
You never
A
know.
little extra for the family. And don't forget about my Rice Krispie buns.
With jam and
So I
marmalade.
feel like little specimens. Gorgeous.
Well, Mr. New
Okay.
Zealand, as always, it's been great having you.
You're getting rid of me.
Well, we're coming towards the end of our show, so we're going to have to finish up.
Well, I guess I can comprehend that statement.
We'll be sure to phone in next week for the season 1 finale.
Oh God, yes. Oh,
Hello?
Hello, who's in line?
Hello. That's my toilet. Ooh.
Hello, is this Ben?
What's up, my little TikTokers? Oh my god. Oh shit, my Ben Affleck Batman poster just fell.
Oh, no.
dear.
How's it going?
Oh, I fixed it. It's going well. Just out of a toxic relationship, so
Oh dear.
I'm doing good. You know, I'm gonna get back on track. There's this guy. His name's Peter.
Yeah.
And Peter goes around collecting people called Ben.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I was the second Ben that I know of
Okay.
that Peter decided to collect. There was Ben Green, but Ben Green soon learned that Peter's not named Claire, so
God.
so he ran away very fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was pretty gay. Rip Ripley Scott.
Ben, can I ask you a question?
Only if I'm allowed to take these handcuffs off.
You can take
You can take those handcuffs off.
Okay, can you give me the key?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Ready?
Okay. Bing. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Ben.
Where's
Benjamin.
Ben, that's not my name. Hold on, I'll find someone called Benjamin. Hold on.
No, Ben. Ben, no, we're talking to you.
Right. I got confused. I was going to get loud.
Okay,
Benjamin, get the fuck back up.
Okay. Okay, Ben, do you have a story to tell us on the Let's Get It show this week?
Yeah, I have a story for you. I think I do indeed.
Go ahead.
I'll find the story as I go along. So basically, there's this little shop, okay, it's called Forbidden Planet.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's located in the city centre of Belfast, in case those of you who don't live in Belfast, I know your audience reaches a wide variety of ethnic minority groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I enter Forbidden Planet, and I'm like, oh, like I have like at least at least £12 to spend.
Yeah.
What will I buy with my £12? Okay, because you know I had a tenner, but then I beat up 12 homeless people and ended up getting £2 out of a bunch of 1p. So it was great. It was a great deal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't win all of them, but I mean, there's some of them I could take on. So I was like, yeah, like I'm obviously gonna get these like 1p's off them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are just pieces of shit, you know. Anyway, so I go into Forbidden Planet, my £10 note and my bag of 1p's.
Okay.
And so I go in and I'm like, what should I buy? And there's a bunch of like these pop vinyl things. They're like little pieces of shit. They cost like £10, and they're just little like these little dolls that like have fucking black eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, well, I have at least 15 of these in the house, so why not buy another fucking one to like get the stage? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So I walk in and then there's like a girl with blue hair, and immediately I just like whip out a rifle and just shoot her dead, and like no one's like happy about it, but no one's like angry, if you get me.
Yeah, I
They're,
get
like,
you. Yeah.
They're like, she has blue hair, so it's like it's okay, it's all good. And then basically I see there's a like fifth version of like the what do you call it, the Hulk from Avengers Endgame. Now we all know the Hulk from Avengers Endgame has kind of like grey sideburns.
Yeah. Apparently.
So I pick it up and I go to the bat, and as I go to bat, I turn around just to look because there's someone behind me, and then I quickly go back, and the man's just like, "Are you buying something?" And I'm like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you buying something?" And I goes, "Yeah, dipshit, the pop final of like you know Hulk from Endgame."
Okay.
And he just goes to me, "Hulk died in Infinity War,"
Oh.
and I say, "Pardon me." And so I'm googling it, like, man, I'm sweating, like there's sweat coming out of like you know places that, like people don't even know I have, and basically I'm just like I like start bawling my eyes because it turns out I made up Hulk.
Okay.
Hulk did die in Infinity War, and I realized like I'm part of an alternate dimension.
Oh.
Oh my!
Yeah,
You're a part of an alternate dimension.
Okay.
Yeah, where Hulk was actually in Endgame.
Oh.
Wow.
That came to a
And he
big twist.
could talk. In my dimension, he could talk.
Yeah.
And
Well-
I didn't understand that at first because I watched it and he had glasses now, and I was like, oh, so they apparently being green and strong makes you not have good eyesight.
Yeah.
And makes you be able to talk English. So I was a little bit confused.
Yeah.
And then I realized once the man said, no, I'm only joking, here it is, and then let me purchase it, that I actually made all that up in my head.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You-
now I'm
all in
on
your head.
prescripted pills. I have
Oh, that's reflect.
schizophrenia, and I'm no longer in like a place where I can, you know, go fishing without a rod.
Okay. That
Well,
was.
Ben,
So
that's how you wrap up the Let's Get It show.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I mean, I'm going to run out of crap now.
Oh yeah. Crap, I forgot about
Next time
that.
you phone me.
Oh yeah, we'll save your number because we never had your number beforehand, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for coming on to the Let's Get It show.
Oh, that was sudden.
Okay, I just fell to the ground or something.
Yeah. He was probably flying.
Baby, I